Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. In today's video, well, this is kind of a random video, but NASCAR Authentics Wave 11 actually just got leaked the other day, and we're going to be talking about that in today's video, so make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up, and let's go ahead and hop into it, fellas. Wave 11 has not been officially announced as the time of this video. They might expedite a video, really quickly, but anyways, it was found in a store. I will make sure to drop a link into the YouTuber's description down below. Thank you so much for finding this wave. I don't know if they're the official first person, but they're the first person that I have seen had this wave. So it's crazy to think that a wave gets put on a boat, gets shipped to the store, and stocked before the actual company makes an announcement video, which is just mind-boggling to me. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start discussing this one. So this wave has two exclusive diecasts, and to me, they're really cool pieces. And let's go ahead and talk about the first one here. So the first one that everyone's going to be wanting, guys, it is the 2021 Ty Gibbs Pristine Auctions Toyota Supra. This thing is so freaking cool, and it's the first time, get this, since 2019 we have gotten a Super 164 made for the NASCAR Authentics or the Gold Series. So all the people who like to make customs of the Supras, this is a awesome thing. The Super market has been just devastated, man. All the Jeffrey Earnhardts, all the Christopher Bell cars have been pretty much used up, so this is a very welcome release. However, this, to my knowledge, is the only Ty Gibbs Supra possibly going to get made for 2021. Obviously, I expect at least one to get made for 2022, but let's just say they don't make any of them, and this becomes the only Ty Gibbs car. If this does, this is going to be a very expensive car down the road because it is a true Authentics exclusive, and I mean, Ty Gibbs, he's going to be in the Cup Series someday. The next car we'll be talking about here is another exclusive, and it's a pretty cool little piece here, guys. This is one car that was completely forgotten about that ran at Talladega last spring. It is the Joey Gase Davey Allison throwback. Holy cow, man. I remember wanting to get this car pre-ordered, and I remember it getting canceled. I was like, are you kidding me? This is such a great-looking car. Never in a million years I would expect this car to not only get released in the Authentics line, but to get released in borderline spring the next following year. So crazy how that works. But we did get that diecast produced, which is awesome, which to my knowledge is the first Joey Gase Authentics car to be produced. I don't even know what team he runs for. It's a 28 car, so it's one of the back markers, but this is freaking awesome. Very reminiscent of the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Darlington throwback that got made in 2018 or 2017 in the Authentics line as well. So there's only two exclusives in this wave, but there's plenty more of epic paint schemes here, guys. And we're going to go ahead and touch on one right here. We literally just did a review on this. So if you want to check out some of these diecasts, I already did reviews on them, so make sure to check those out, link down below to it. So the first one we're talking about is Alex Bowman's 2021 Ally Salutes 48. Ooh, this is regarded as one of the best Alex Bowman paint schemes ever. And we've just got the Gold Series release. Now we got the Authentics one. This thing is so freaking cool, man. I know the homie LW3 really likes this diecast. So to me, this is a really cool looking piece. The next one we're talking about is the mac and cheese truck. One of the most random releases you could possibly have. It's the Bobby and whatever Reyes truck. It's like two different drivers for one diecast, which is, I don't know. Anyways, I did not expect this to get an Authentics release. Back to my point, I can't stand it when they make a truck in the Gold Series, right? And they make it months ago, and then they re-release it in Authentics. There's like 30 other truck drivers that are full-time that never get a freaking diecast made. Just mix it up, Is it that hard to get maybe maybe get a Zane Smith truck from last year, or heck, maybe a Chandler Smith at 18 kbm, just something. That's my honest opinion on that one, fellas. The next one we'll be talking about here, though, is the Eric Jones Air Force car. I actually got to review this. I have it right here on my desk. I'll go ahead and get it. I have it right here, guys. I got to do a review on this for y'all, so I'll try to get that one out very soon so you can get it. This wave apparently is in some stores right now. I imagine it's very scarce, but of course we have the Eric Jones Air Force piece right here, so that's going to be really cool. Another one that's early out the tracks right now is the Bubba Wallace Dr. Pepper Toyota Camry. This is an awesome looking car, very reminiscent of the Alex Bowman 2014 Dr. Pepper car. This is a really cool looking piece, and it's also the liquid color for this NASCAR Authentics wave. The next one here is going to be the Kyle Busch Ethel M Chocolate Toyota Camry. This one shocked me because I did not expect this one to get made in the Authentics line. I expected this to just kind of be just a random Authentics or a random Gold Series release, but no, it does get an Authentics release. So this means there's going to be a lot more of this diecast in circulation. So I don't know if it's going to dry up now, which means possibly, you know, if they make this car a Authentics piece, they have to make something else not be in the Authentics line. So what I'm getting at is that another Kyle Busch piece pretty much has to be sacrificed to not go in the Authentics line, which means they're going to make less of it, which could mean we could get a surprise car dry up in terms of value. Next one here we're going to be talking about, this one's a kind of an early release, which I love early Authentics releases. You know, months, perhaps weeks ahead of the Gold Series edition. The Corey LaJoie Darlington throwback. Oh my goodness. Most people said this is the best throwback from last year because it is the original font for the Alan Kulwicki car. It's the original sponsor that sponsored him back in the early 90s. It's the original shop that they built that car in. It's crazy. Spire Motorsports uses the same shop that Alan Kulwicki had for his own race team. So, I mean, it is just the most epic, old school, you know, throwback you could imagine. This was a great throwback, and I'm so glad to see it in the Authentics line. Also will be released in the Gold Series, so don't worry about that. And for all these cars that, you know, you can't get in the Authentics line, make sure you go over there to Circle B Diecast, and you'll get free shipping with the code Diecastbuffet. Link also down below to that, so make sure to check it out. Any orders $20 or more, you'll get free shipping. And the last car in this wave, we literally just reviewed it, is the Kevin Harvick MOBIL 1000, the gold car, right? I have it right here. Check this out. This car just got announced in the NASCAR Authentics line here. Let me tell you, it's a beautiful, beautiful car, and probably the only reason this got an Authentics release is because it does not have any Busch logos on it, which is kind of disappointing. And my point with that is I would like to see the Gold Series always have the Busch logos on it, and in the Authentics pieces, I could live with them not having it, so it gives you some variation. I like to see variation with the products, so I think that would have been a nice addition there. But nonetheless, Wave 11 kind of came out of the woodwork. This is not the first time we've seen this happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if Wave 12 is released like this. When would the official announcement come? I have no idea. It could be tomorrow. It could be today. It could be 3 weeks from now. I have no idea. It just kind of blows my mind, though, that this diecast was produced. They chose the cars for the wave, blah, 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 blah. It gets shipped to the States. It gets stocked. And they couldn't take, I don't know, 30 minutes to put a 50-second video together just saying, oh, this is the new wave. Like, any intern can do that because they have probably a template for it on a computer. You change the wording on it. It has the same soundtrack, same editing. I mean, you literally put like 5 photos on there with a Ken Burns effect and it's going to work. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's kind of cuckoo how these things show up at the retail stores before it actually shows up at the Lionel store. But anyways, what do y'all think about Wave 11? I think it's actually an awesome wave. I'm just so stoked about the Toyota Supra. To tell you the truth, I really couldn't care less what they put else in the wave. The fact that we got a Toyota Supra released just makes this wave epic for me because it is a extreme dry spell for the Toyota Supras. I mean, literally, the cheapest one you can get right now today is at least about $18 to $20. That's how many of them were used up. People, they only had 3 official releases for it, guys. 2 Jeffrey Earnhardt's, and then they had a Christopher Bell one. And half of those are already been scrapped because people wanted to build cars for them, right? And that's what happens when you make a brand new mold and you don't build enough of them. Then people they want them. They want to make the cars you don't make, and then guess what? The original ones shoot up in value. The same identical thing happened to the Dodge Challenger mold from 2010, 2011, and 2012 for it was then the Nationwide series, nowadays the Xfinity series. The same identical thing happened there, and that's why you never see anybody have Dodge Challenger customs anymore because the donor cars are at least $30 to $40. So that's what I'm saying. This is great news, and Also, later this summer, they're going to be releasing the Kyle Busch 54 5-pack. All 5 of them are super diecast. That's going to be a great opportunity to get yourself some supers. But anyways, make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. And of course, thank y'all so much for all the love and support for the channel. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. So, sorry if I'm a little tired right now. But I wanted to get this video out. And what a great race at Fontana. That was a great freaking race, guys. I was excited. I love the Gen 7 racing, man. It's really cool to actually see live television racing that reminds me of the Gen 4 era. So it's pretty cool to be a NASCAR fan right now. So have a great one, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe. Diecastbuffet signing off.